Mount Rainier is a healthy eating, active living neighborhood, which means they're required to do 2 events like this throughout the year. Yet when the committee realized it fell on Halloween, there was another incentive for this community. Thanks, Nate. But the snow cleanup occurred all over Montgomery County, not just in Bethesda, and the cost has snowballed. The local government is still evaluating how much the blizzard cost. But County Council President Nancy Florine says $1 million is spent on every 1 inch of snow. Stay tuned to see how One Arts Collective in Washington, D.C. is unique and how they reach out to the community. I'm Micha Green, and Maryland Newsline starts now. Studies show that students who are exposed to the arts often do better in school, on standardized tests, and have more confidence in themselves and their future. Students here at Rockledge Elementary get about 60 to 90 minutes per week for physical education and already get about 150 hours per week for recess.
Does anyone know what a mural is?
From the outside, Thurgood Marshall looks like an ordinary middle school, but the hallways are far from normal.
A mural is a large picture on a wall, on a building.
Art teacher Jordan Shackelford wanted to give the school a facelift.
I wanted to introduce some colors and change the atmosphere and turn this from a boring facility into a place of infinite possibilities.
None of this was here at the beginning of the first semester, and now it's 338 feet long. By the end of this school year, Shackelford plans on doubling that number. That won't be hard. The students love mural time.
My first time painting a mural was my favorite time I've ever painted because I've never ever actually got to paint on like school walls before.
It's a big hit with the faculty.
I think they love the art in the wall because when they walk past it, sometimes the teachers, they say stuff about them.
I even had a couple teachers donate supplies.
Mr. Shackelford has just taken the arts to another level, showing the students, I told you you had greatness, now you can see it in your murals.
Seeing their potential greatness has given the students a new passion.
Art is everything to me. Like it's creativity, and I think I'm a very creative person.
In Temple Hills, I'm Micha Green, CNS TV. A rehearsal at church, but these are not simply members of the choir. These women are prepping for the show Dazzling Divas, produced by the Coalition for African Americans in the Performing Arts.
And what we do is we support Black, classically trained musicians.
How?
By bringing color to the classics.
This is the 3rd annual Divas concert, where young women are showcased to DC's classical scene. Divas like Miraway Adib are celebrated for their talent as Black artists.
It's not often that they have someone who looks like me and sounds like me.
A European look is typically associated with classical music.
Not based upon our voice at all. They're looking at the body type or the color of your skin and saying, that's not realistic for the roles you're going out for.
And that's where programs like Dazzling Divas come in.
I love that there's a platform for people of color to be put on the classical stage.
Dana Christina Joy Morgan, a dazzling diva pianist, participates in a few Black classical arts organizations.
There are a lot of musicians of color who love this music, who do this music. It's part of our history too.
And Morgan has a message.
You will be seeing more of me and these wonderful dazzling divas very soon.
Well, you have it. For Maryland Newsline, I'm Micha Green. Many kids love bouncing around. That's why at Rockledge Elementary in Bowie, physical education is a popular class.
I love PE because we can do fun things.
But these youngsters also understand why PE is so important.
It helps my heart stay healthy.
Prince George's County Delegate Jay Walker is sponsoring legislation requiring physical activity for all elementary school students. Walker says it's the result of some conversations with doctors.
If our kids don't get more physically fit, we're starting to think we're going to have to start performing lap band surgery on 4th and 5th grade kids. That's something serious.
The students here at Rockledge Elementary get about 60 to 90 minutes per week for physical education. and already get 150 minutes for recess per week. And the staff here at Rockledge agrees.
A lot of kids, if they don't come to school, they're not getting physical activity at all.
They're pretty busy in instruction on the other parts of their day, so I think it would be very valuable to have that opportunity to add instructional minutes for PE.
And for those who question how the added activity can fit in an already busy day, the principal at Rockledge says, you just make it happen.
We want to address the whole child, which includes PE and movement.
In Bowie, Micha Green, CNS TV. What are kids doing at a library during spring break?
This is kind of what we want to go for.
Educating others about keeping Maryland water clean through painting.
I want to help the community to be better, and I also love art.
It's a great way to bring a bunch of awareness to how people can save their waters and be mindful of what goes on around them in the environment.
These children are beautifying the storm drains. Why?
The goal is to educate people about protecting our local waters, emphasizing what the facilities are doing by cleaning our water.
This is the 7th storm drain painted in Montgomery County. This library was chosen for storm drain painting because of its storm water facilities, which allows the water from the parking lot to run into the inlets, and then where I'm standing turns into a pond for 24 hours before the water is absorbed by the soil.
Combination of how the facilities are structured, along with the plants that are used in the facilities, it helps slow down the water, but it also helps clean some of the water as well.
And the children hope through the artwork, people will know the importance of clean water.
You'll see that you shouldn't put trash under there because, that's what you're going to be drinking.
And the students got something back in return.
Meet new people and do something that I really enjoy while helping the environment.
Just makes me feel like I'm doing my part.
In Kensington, Micha Green, CNS TV.
No.
The dealership managed to stay open despite the roof collapse, and plans are being drafted to rebuild the car depot. Rape! It devastates its victims physically and mentally, and in some cases, a rape can end up with a pregnancy. What happens then? CNS TV's Bo Evans joins us now live from the newsroom to explain. Bo? The University of Maryland is once again the target of a cyber attack. This time, printers have been hacked, printing racist flyers with an anti-Semitic message. The United States Navy Band has a rich and proud tradition dating back over 150 years. CNS TV's Brianna Hurwitz shows us how one woman is writing a new chapter, breaking tradition and providing her own unique sound. Well, coming up on Maryland Newsline, we'll show you how the state is trying to keep people out of prison. DraftKings and FanDuel have suspended betting on collegiate sports. But don't worry, the change takes place after the conclusion of March Madness on April 4th.
Mom is being forced to let Bebe spread his wings, or paws in this case, and take these steps to become a big bear.
Oh, Josh, one day you'll become a big bear too.
I hope so.
All right, well, that's Maryland Newsline for tonight. You can find out more about the stories presented here by going to our website, cnsmarylandnews.org. I'm Micha Green. Thanks for joining us.